Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Pentiment Part 15. In the previous video, our best friend and good buddy and pal Otto was murdered because don't ever get close to Andreas because bad things happen. Also, we got sent on the case to find Otto's murderer. We did also learn that Andreas had a kid who died in the past, which is why he's so weird about going back to Nuremberg. Oh shit, I didn't actually want to talk to you. Fuck. You told Gurno. Yeah, and also in the last video I went on a whole thing about how I didn't actually want to talk to Guy and let him know that we know that he's a thief. Oops. You are a true bastard, Andreas Molly. You deserve the very worst of what's coming to you. You stole from, like, the poorest people. You're actually, like a fucking terrible person. I mean, I don't think you killed anybody, so you'll live to see it happen, but, do not speak to me again. I mean, I guess we could have talked to him first, maybe, before talking to Gurno. No. Volkberg, it's going to be alright. How can you know that, Lucas? Trust in Providence, brother. The Lord guides us through. Fuck, I guess, Gethsemane? One of those words that, like, I should know how to say. I mean, I recognize it, but they're going to hurt us! They won't. Look, Andreas is here. He will help. I'll help in any way I can. I don't think you guys deserve to die. It's all looking better already, Volkbert. God has sent us a mediator. Yeah, but it's Andreas, and come on, man. Do we really trust him? I don't want to die. You're not going to. We all will. Oh, please. I mean, worst case scenario, they kill the abbot. Volkberg, peace and calm. Think of the heavenly realms above us, where angels sing praise to our Lord every day. Will I join them if I die? I mean, in theory. We'll all join the choir, one day, but we won't die here, Volkberg. Listen to Andreas. He'll help us. Stay safe, brothers. I'll try and solve this mess before anyone gets hurt. God bless you. God save us. Sir, stop. Andreas Baller! I am, as always, glad to see you, but surely you have put yourself at risk by sneaking in here. You can't keep yourself out of danger and trouble, can you? I do seem to have a knack for it. May God watch over you and grant safe passage through harm. Maybe God just really dislikes us. Granted, we're not the one that's getting killed, it's just everyone we care about dies. Which I guess is actually the more vindictive thing to do. Still, I must ask, why have you come to the library? I wanted to see how you're all holding up. We are not out of danger if that's what you have in mind. The peasants are on edge and we are stuck. You fear they truly want more violence? They may not be trained soldiers, but it does not take much military acumen to burn down a building full of books. Hey, well, if it makes you feel better, most of the books have been sold. If they hurt the abbot or damage the abbey, the Duke's armies will not show leniency. Believe me, a direct confrontation with real soldiers will end in a slaughter. You said much about the peasants, but what about you and your brothers? Oh, I'm well, Andreas. I have been through worse, the Battle of Cosman, the Siege of Dornet Castle, death and suffering. Too much of that, perhaps for a young mind. Long enough ago by now, here are others who hold my attention. Worry about Volkberg and Rudiger. They are gentle people and not able to withstand this terror and violence. But I am especially worried about Adok. I tried talking to him, he didn't look good. He's old and frail and his health has grown worse since we fled here. He remarks of pains of the chest. I'm cut off my tools, and were it not so, I'm sure of what might help against his affliction. Perhaps Salvia salvatrix or Papaver somniferum? Okay, I'm not gonna, this may have been the best opinion at the time, Andreas, but we're not telling him to do that shit. I don't care if it's got a little fucking mortar and pestle by the icon. I'm willing to do what I can to help. You're good of heart, Andreas. Asking Sister Gertrude might be most prudent in this case. She knows the plants best. Speaking of herbal matters, can you look at this plant I found? It may be connected to Otto Zimmerman's death. Let me see. It looks familiar, but I'm afraid I don't know Sister Gertrude is the herbalist. If anyone Curacao knows, it's her. If anyone Tassing knows, it's Agnes. Thank you for your help, Brother Florian. Anytime. Okay. Now, Gertrude. I think we're on good terms with both of them, so they should help us out. How's it going, you two? You know I can't say that. Kyrie Elesion? Christe Lesion? Lesion? What is that poem? Yep. Brother, can you hear me? It's an old song from his home, Andreas. I think it soothes him. Darren, Markins, yeah, you know. Kyrie, Lesion, Christe. Hey, I mean, it's a banger or whatever. A song meant for times of need. I believe we are in need at this time. I worry about Brother Rudger. He has been deep in prayer ever since he fled into the library. All this violence and strife does not confirm with his gentle soul. Hey, you really care for him, don't you? I didn't, like, you know, this kind and thoughtful man. Who wouldn't? You'll find out who killed Otto, won't you? I have to. There's too much at stake. See, I told you. I'll leave you be. Bless you both. Brother Waldesov, do you have a moment? Of course, Andreas. What do you need? I was hoping to seek your guidance about who may have killed Otto. I don't know how much I can help you, Andreas. I'm afraid I didn't concern myself too much with Tassing's troubles. Surely you can recall something Otto did that made someone angry? Otto was not always an easy man to get along with. He's clashed with several brothers here over the years. Anything recently? Let me think. Several of the brothers were upset when he demanded Father Gonneau reveal the Abbey's financial records. I mean, he has a point. The Abbey's still doing well compared to the peasants. It's not his place. Who was the most upset? Andreas, I shouldn't bring up Abbey concerns to outsiders. Oh. We got no fucking nothing. That's really surprising that we have nothing at all. Like not any pluses or minuses. That's like really surprising to me. Like what could it possibly be looking for? You can implicate one of the brothers in Otto's death? No, Andreas, not for your convenience. Enough of this. God bless you, Andreas. Okay, fine. Fuck you. I still think you maybe killed the Baron, so you know what? Your ass is lucky that I couldn't find any evidence. Also, what happened to Sister Matilda, man? Like, as far as we know, she's still here, but we just can't find her. Well, just in case, do you know anything about any disagreements? No? Okay, so I guess the sisters there, can we go talk to them easily, or? We'll poke around the rest of the abbey. I mean, I think everybody was pretty much in there. But there could either A, be some stuff to investigate, or B, some random townspeople. Oh yeah, the cellar. Might be. Oh, come on, there's gotta be something in the cellar. Kitty cat, that sausage is not any good. You should... I mean, I guess it's actually still as good as all the other meat, but it has been sitting on the floor. Okay, we went to the animal pens. I believe we went to the cemetery. Gaspar, here's where I watched a man die. Well, actually, it was already dead when I got here. St. Luke. Take me to... refectory? There's always people in the refectory, right? Nope. Okay. Alright, we'll check the cemetery. I'm pretty sure we went there, but I know we went to the animal pens, because the little abattoir was open. Yeah, I think we came through here. Yeah, because we went to the prior's house and everything, so we want to head out. Wait, did we go to the Old Bailey? I know we went to the... No, not the Old Bailey. No, the... Where's the tower? The bells. Oh, it's over here. Had a bit of a sneeze there. I think we went up here? Yeah. Alright, we'll go over, talk to the nuns, see what they gotta say. Yeah, we should probably be able to go in the shrine now, right? Oh, shit! Reliquary used to contain the hand of St. Moritz. It appears to be missing, though. Wonder where it's gone. Okay, nothing else. Hello! I don't know which one you are. God bless you, Master Mahler. God bless you, Sister Sophie. It's good to see you again. I don't remember you. And you, Master Mahler. Garden looks spectacular. Taking good care of it. I know it's in some time, Master Mahler, but I must remind you of my vows. Cannot speak with men. Oh, okay, fine. That's right. Forgive me, sister. Seems kind of silly, but whatever. You do you. Ah, there you are, Matilda. What up? You know, you could be dead right now, but we didn't turn you in. I mean, I didn't think you did that shit, but... God bless you, Master Mahler. God bless you, Sister Matilda. I wanted to thank you, Master Mahler. I don't recall doing anything worthy of thanks, sister. You understood that despite what happened to me at the hands of the Baron, you did not condemn me. I mean, not falsely accusing somebody of murder is not really something that we should get thanked for. Hey, the evidence pointed to Fenric, not you. Yes, well, the event was still a tragedy. And Otto's death only more so now. I'd always thought well of Prior Fenric, but... Forgive me, Master Mahler. It's not my place. I'll have to get back to work. God bless you. And you, sister. You're Gertrude, right? Yeah. God bless you, Master Mahler. Hello, Sister Margaret. Sister Gertrude said one of the townsfolk was killed. What happened? Otto Zimmerman, the town carpenter, was crushed by part of the construction at the Rathaus. Oh no. I heard some of the sisters saying it was a murder and the peasants chased the monks into the library. Sister Zedena even said they were accusing Father Abbot. I mean, okay, not to say any of you guys did it, but it is a little fucked up that you guys aren't under any consideration. I mean, I'm just saying, the nuns have just as much reason to kill Otto as the monks do. It's actually low-key sexist that they're not accusing them of murder. Well, I shouldn't say it couldn't have been the abbot. Because all we know is that Otto was crushed to death. I mean, he could have set up a damn contraption to make sure Otto died and that he didn't have to be nearby, but there is no evidence at this point that says the abbot did it. Pray you do, Master Mahler. But just because he was with us does not necessarily mean he is 100% clear of suspicion. Everyone's getting scared. I heard Sister Sophie last night crying. Mother Illuminata says God will preserve us, but everything just keeps getting worse. Maybe the Lord is punishing the Abbey. I mean, sounds more like he punished Otto. I mean, if you're going to use that logic. Everything happening in Swabia? I don't think God needs to punish Curacao specifically. Perhaps not. I don't know what to think anymore. Has anything else happened in the convent recently? Well, a man ran into me when I was washing lettuce in the herb hut a few days ago. Is that so strange? Well, usually we're the only person that goes poking around here. Yes, even in a joint monastery, the sisters and brothers' quarters are separated. He should have been in the church since it was almost Vespers. You remember anything about them? Oh, well, yeah, you couldn't have seen them, but did they smell a certain sort of way? I can do my best even though the hunt was dark. I knew it was a man because his figure was taller than any of the sisters, and he grunted when he bumped me. Maybe one of our suspects, Master? Perhaps. Did you recognize his voice? No, he didn't say anything, but I felt the texture of one of the habits when he bumped into me. His skin was softer too, and he was knocked back when we collided. He grabbed me and moved me out of the way. No beard either. Well, it doesn't really sound like a man. Doesn't exactly narrow it down. He was in and out of the hut before I could even catch my breath to call for help. Banging things around too. I think it was one of the younger brothers. The rest aren't light on their feet. I can hear them shuffling all the way across the garden. That still leaves a few suspects. Brother Lucas and Brother Guy both fit that description, as does the abbot. But the abbot has his own house. What would he be sneaking around in the herb hut for? You're right. Father Gonneau would just order one of the brothers to get something for him. Master Mahler! How cheeky. That leaves Lucas or Guy. If I may, Master Mahler? Yes, Sister Margaret? Brother Lucas and I are friends. I don't think he'd hide from me. That leaves Brother Guy. Guy is young and fast enough to be in and out in a flash. Sister Margaret, what was he doing here? I don't know, Master Mahler. I couldn't tell what he was doing or if he took anything. By the time I realized what happened, Sister Sophia came and got me for supper. I see. Did you tell any of the sisters? I told Sister Gertrude about it, and she agreed it was very odd since whoever it was should have been at supper. I might be able to help you identify which herb jars he grabbed. We should get her blessing first, though. She's a stickler about her herbs. Would you help me find her? Okay, so don't advance my time, though, please. Sister Gertrude, may I take Master Mahler into the herb hut? We're looking for anything that man might have left behind. Ah, you're mystery intruder. Why are you so interested, Andreas? Because, I mean, I feel like it could just be a tall lady. Because, I mean, it said the habit was soft. Which... I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean anything, but the no beard. And just because the only reason she thought it was a man was because he was taller, or they were taller, and they grunted. But that's not necessarily enough, you know, to completely eliminate any women. Like, we just need anyone who's taller than her, which is like, I mean, Illuminata, I think, is like her, she looks kind of tall. I'm not going to specifically call out Brother Guy because that might piss her off. They may have taken something that relates to Otto's murder. Very well. I prefer you not just open every jar, however. Some of the herbs need to remain sealed. I was to figure out if he left anything. I know the jars by sound. If you gently shake them, Master Mauler, I should be able to tell you which ones he picked up as I came in. I know he used 3 of the jars. Once we find all 3, we can find out which one is the last one he opened. Alright, that sounds reasonable. This way, then. It was the cat! Well... I mean, I recognize these names, but I don't really know any... I mean, which one of these sounds like it's yellow? What about cinquefoil? Wait. No, it was something different. Alright. What about... Mandragora? No, it was something different. What about Woad? Yes, he definitely picked up that one. Okay, so he got Woad. What about Wantworts? What about Bartram? Dorth? That, oh, come on, that's a good sound right there. Cillian? No? Okay. Licorim. Lockwarts. Sherling. Lady. Pungo. Pungo. I don't want to leave the Pungo. Oh, no. Something different. I already tried that. You already tried that one. Oh, that... Lady! Okay. Lady, we're about to fight. I've picked them all up. We picked up all of them. Maybe I didn't shake one of them enough? I mean, it sounds like he just took, maybe he took one of the jars entirely. Did I try Bertram? Pretty sure I did. I know we did this one. I'm pretty sure we tried that one already. Please shake each jar in order and I'll tell you if it makes the right sound. Nope. Nope. Well, you probably did this one, then this one. What? Well, he's not very organized. Yes, that's it. That's the right jar. Seems like it's still sealed. Let's see what's inside. Dollary dues. Ah, so I guess this is where he was hiding his money. That's a lot of money. Brother Guy was hiding all this in the herb hut, but why? Brother Guy, he's in charge of the treasury. Why would he need to put all this here? I'm not sure, but it's definitely suspicious. I should do some more investigating. Anyway, thank you both for your help. Okay, well, that's just more evidence for Guy. Like if we wanted to hit him dead to rights, but It's not really evidence that he committed the murder. It's just evidence that he had a motive. Which we need more than that. Like, the motive is important, but, you know. It's more important that we have actual evidence that he did that shit. God bless you, Master Mahler. I don't know who the hell you are. God bless you, sister. How are you faring? Mother Illuminata is grieved to hear about Otto's death, as am I. The Lord granted me the gift of knowledge and grief, so I will help the sisters how I can. What do you mean? I lost my husband and son before I took up my vows, Master Mahler. Lord willing, I can now guide the sisters in their grief. Pray your counsel soothes their spirits. As do I, Master Mahler. Working for Mother Illuminata, very different from working for Mother Cecilia? My duties remain the same regardless of who the prioress is. So, you're very devoted to the prioress, sister. Surely you've noticed some changes. Mother Illuminata performs a warmer room. I maintain the hearth in her room throughout the night. That's, seems like a lot of work. May it bring glory to God. I feel like it's bringing glory to Mother Illuminata. I must return to my duties. God bless you, Master Mahler. And you, sister. Oh, why can I get into heaven? Oh, you didn't keep the fire hot enough at night. God's real mad about that shit. God bless you, Andreas. Gaspar! Come! Let us get inside the deep depths. Hello, Master Mahler. But alright, so it is Brother Gas. So I guess it's basically just another... Like, I don't really know if we can do anything with that information. It's just extra confirmation that he's a piece of shit. But being a piece of shit and murderer are, you know, they're not mutually exclusive. God bless you, Andreas. Sister Gertrude, I have need of herbs for chest pain. Brother Attic is very ill. Yellow Gantine, perhaps? Or Fraxinalia? Do you have any? Oh my, Master Mahler. Unfortunately, we have none in the herb hut right now. There is yellow ginseng higher up in the mountain, but I recall there being some in the forest as well. Yellow? We're looking for yellow flowers. If you can bring me some, I know of a broth that should be of help. Thank you, Sister Gertrude. I'll set out with haste. May God shine mercy upon Brother Attic. Take care, Andreas. Alright. Come, Caspar. We are going on a good old-fashioned herb hunt. It wouldn't be a video game if you didn't have to go into the forest and fetch herbs, Caspar. What do you mean you don't know what a video game is? I guess it's a little before your time, Caspar. Or a little after your time, Caspar. Ah, Caspar! Thank you for reminding me to pet the cat. This will bring good luck and fortune upon our search. Otto probably died because he didn't pet the cats enough. Okay, cinquefoil? I mean, that kind of looks like the flower that we found. Finally, Caspar, there is something at the shrine of Saint Satya. Look at these flowers, Master. Yes, they don't match the ones he picked up. We should keep looking. Never mind, Caspar. The shrine is still just eludes me. Come on, Caspar. We should get inside that tree. There's probably all sorts of goodies inside there. Maybe we should go search behind that waterfall. There's always treasure behind the waterfall. We got an achievement. Smell the roses. What about these, Master Andreas? These flowers are red. They don't match what you found. Those... A yellow plant with elliptic leaves? This might be the one. I didn't really like them to me. Oh, that's the Gintine. Or Gintine. What about these big pots, Caspar? More flowers. Still not quite the match we're looking for. Should go find the right ones. I mean, I feel like it was the cinquefoil that you ignored. Personally. And we can go check over towards Smokies. Oh. Master Andreas flowers! They're not the ones you found though. See the petals? Let's keep looking. Master, you're the one that stops at all of them. These are not them either. Here's some flowers, Master. Close, but no match to the ones we found. Must be a part of the forest we haven't looked at. We should go back over all the areas and poke at the edges. Okay. Good to see you, Master Mahler. Good to see you, Master Mahler. Okay, they're telling me to backtrack, I guess. Father Gano's new restriction. Seriously though, what about the cinquefoil? I don't know. I mean, that's what I feel like it looked like. But I just remember it was like yellow and flowery. Go back over the edges. Okay, nothing there. Ah, maybe this time the shrine of Saint Satya. Out of our Roman mines, Caspar. Maybe finally there'll be something there. Oh. Master, I think I see an opening behind these trees leads to a deeper area of the forest. Could this be that mysterious costume figure ran when Otto was murdered? We should see where it leads. It could take a while though. Okay, that seems like a good... The Nymphium. That sounds like a good lead. Because even if the running away person was not the murderer, I think there's a good chance that they were the first person on the scene. Oh wait, no, I didn't want to go this way. Ah, hello. Andreas, enjoy the bonfire? Up until the murder, I suppose. That only seemed to happen when you're here. I mean, you're right. I can't be mad that you're saying that, but, you know. What are you doing back here anyway? I came back to pay my respects to Brother Piero. Why? He can't hear you. He's gone. For my own sake, I suppose. Alright, I understand that. Stupid, but I understand it. Can't imagine why anyone would come back to Tassing unless they were desperate. You work for Father Thomas? Yeah, we had this conversation. Work for? I'm his slave. I clean this damn church and keep his house so I have a roof over my head. Around the time the Baron was murdered, I lost my home. That bastard, the abbot, took it from me. Now I gotta rely on the charity of the church. Hate the church as much as the abbey. Wish there were a hill so I could send that lots of holy men there. I mean, yeah, we've had this conversation before. You know anything about Otto's murder? No, why would I? Why do you care? Otto was my best friend. I'm just asking. You never know who might have seen or heard something. Well, I haven't. Are we done? Yeah, okay. Until later. Fuck you. Caspar, it's a labyrinth. Like the one I see in my dreams. Oh, Thomas, you're decked out. Andreas, what have you come back to? This is awful, just awful. I should never have allowed Claus to publish the 12 articles. This is what happens when common people get agitated by reading nonsense. Nonsense? Is that what you think of the 12 articles? I spoke rashly. There is merit to the fundament of the 12 articles, of course. There is even merit in the ideas of Martin Luther, but I'm not— oh god, you're gonna get us fucking both struck by lightning. I'm not about to advocate that peasantry read his works. These pamphlets, these books, can make people crazed, furious. Sister Amelie and I have seen what happens when good people become part of a mob. What do you mean? Before we came to Tassing, I was the priest at a town near a Benedictine convent. The town was full of good people. But the good people were whipped into a panic by an educated neighbor, the town doctor. He had read the Malus Maleficarum, The Hammer of Witches, a treatise on witchcraft published in September in 1486. Theologians of the University of Cologne condemned the book as unethical and not in line with Catholic doctrine. Despite this, the book has enjoyed widespread popularity. To put ideas into his head. Yeah, I can see how this ends. The author knew even less about women than he did about magic. One thing the book's author and the doctor shared was a contempt for and hatred of women. In the convent, the doctor saw a coven of witches. In Sister Amalia, he saw not a mystic, but a woman possessed by evil spirits speaking blasphemy. But surely the local magistrate didn't believe that. Well... No, he did not, but that didn't matter. The doctor inflamed his neighbor's fears. No matter what I did, no matter what I said, it made no difference. It wouldn't listen to reason. It wouldn't even listen to scripture. In the dead of night, they gathered at the convent and set fire to it. Sister Amalia was lucky to escape with her life. The rest of the nuns were not as fortunate. I am all too aware of what can happen when a mob forms. I should have known it would happen again. This is my fault. I think it's probably the fault of whoever murdered Otto. You can't blame yourself for this, Father. Why not? I share more than a small measure of responsibility. You think that Otto's death would have shocked the farmers into abandoning a hopeless cause? It's kind of a sus thing to say, buddy boy. It's only inflamed them. It'll be alright, Father. Have faith. In God. Always. This is a season that tests my faith in man. I suppose there's no good fretting about what's already happened. I have to minister to the people of the town as best I can given the circumstances and pray for the best. Speaking of which, I need to hear confessions for the townsfolk. It's a Tassing tradition after St. John's Eve, in case they got up to any mischief. I can't wait until Easter. I have to give priority to the locals, of course, but if you want to wait a few hours, I can hear you. You don't have to, of course, but I would be remiss if I didn't offer. Nah. I don't know, I think you're... I mean, him saying that I would think the murder would make the peasants back off is basically exactly what my reasoning was for why someone might have killed Otto. Is a well-meaning fool, basically. You know, it's like, okay, like a little bit of murder will be better, you know? So, I mean, I could see Father Thomas being the one who did it, which is maybe why he feels so personally guilty. Because I feel like he really shouldn't feel that guilty. Unless he actually did have something to do with the murder. God bless you, Andres. God bless me as well. Hello, Master Mauler. Hi. Bless you, Master Mauler. You must pet the dog for good luck and fortune, Caspar. Hello. Andreas, it appears you're caught up in another murder again. Quite unfortunate timing for you. If I can find the real killer and prevent more bloodshed, maybe it's a good thing I was here. Ha, just stall them. Either they'll see the error of their ways or the Duke will send his soldiers to Tassing. Yeah, it's a show of force. That will quench the peasants' bloodlust. In any case, if you get tired of investigating, my door is open. If you'd like to join my family for a meal or see the mountains, just let me know. See the mountains? Yes, for a brief hunt. Hunt. Yes, for deer. I might be able to help you get some perspective on the situation. Maybe some other time. If you change your mind, just say the word. I'll make the arrangements. See, that one's sus to me, because it's like, that feels like not a good use of our time, which makes me think it's what we should do. Did we go to the Roman ruins? I'm pretty sure we did. Caspar, one of these days! Man, there's little butterflies on the entrance. Okay, well, while I'm still thinking of it, let's head back to the Abbey. Give Gertrude the good. And then we'll head into town and see what else we can find out, investigate. God bless you, Andreas. Have you found the yellow stuff? Yeah, I have it. By the grace of our Lord, fortunately they are a fair bit dry already. Yes, best to grind and mix the gintine into a broth with a few other herbs for calming the body. It'll take a bit of time. Come back later, Andreas. Until then, alright. So we got that cooking in the hopper. Glad I went ahead and did that. I don't know. So right now, I'm thinking the best use of our time is investigating the forest. The second best use of our time... The father's a little sussy to me. Just because I feel like he somewhat matches kind of one of my already preconceived notions about who the killer might be. Or why the killer might have done what they did. I don't know. I don't really know what our next best use is. The hunt feels weird to me because it feels like it's a terrible use of our time. But at the same time, that makes me suspicious of it. Because it seems so bad, it's almost like, you know, you're going to play the reverse psychology or something. Where it's like, this seems like the worst option, but actually, secretly, you'll reveal some killer incredible evidence. Because it seems like, especially with like our time frame being so limited here, with just having one day, like it seems like it'd be very easy to make a mistake. And, you know, not have any evidence for the real killer. And it could also be, I mean, I still think it's also entirely possible that, like, the situations are manufactured in such a way that you can't find the real killer. Since it seems like there was a bit more of a conspiracy surrounding the Baron's murder that then carries over into Act 2. Which kind of makes it seem like it's meant that you're not actually going to get the killer no matter what you do. Or at the very least, it's a larger conspiracy involving multiple people. I don't know. Andrea seems you're in the thick of another mystery again. So it would seem. God willing, you can put an end to this unrest. Peasants are angry. Even if what you and Caspar said about the abbot makes sense, they don't want to hear it. It's too easy to blame Father Gano for Otto's murder. You know anything about who might have killed Otto? Andreas, if I knew anything, I'd tell you. I'd tell Peter. I am critical of the abbot, but I still love the man. I still love all the brothers and sisters at Curacao. I don't want to see them harmed any more than you. If I see or hear anything that could help, you'll be the first person I tell. Thanks. It's the least I can do. Actually, the least you could do is give me some of your sweet bread, homeboy. Keep faith, Andreas. Trust in Providence. They're all in God's hands. Well, you know, the Otto was in God's hands, and that shit didn't turn out too well for him. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That shit cuts both ways. Greetings, Andreas. You have arrived at the ideal moment. Alright, less than ideal considering Otto's recent death. I mean, it took place right outside your house. You truly didn't catch anything that would be useful for my investigation? Alas, as said, Werner and Linhart and I were engaged in a stimulating debate when you heard the crash outside. I only saw a figure flee, but unfortunately I have no useful details on whoever it might have been. I hope you find a lead, for I have severe doubts about the involvement of the abbot in this gruesome affair. Meanwhile, I'm drawing close to the final design of my latest invention. It's called a gun! As such, I would very much like to hear your thoughts on it. I mean, you asked me to come share ideas, as long as it's not going to advance time. Splendid! I've been advised something most unique. Come. At present, we have a problem. The peasants suffer under harsh conditions. Do you agree? They do not have it easy, no. They toil constantly but achieve little of a bare subsistence. Then they are taxed heavily. The peasants grow angrier, hence the nascent troubles across all the lands. It's a dangerous time. But I've decided a tool to lessen their drudgery. Here, take a look at this schematic. Holy hell. Behold, the plow. In front of it, an automaton, man or beast, it matters little, dragging the plow behind it. Have you seen any artificial people before? Yeah, this thingy features a procession of mechanical men. Come on, man. Manleinlaufen? They can be seen on midday. A proud tribute to our holy emperor. You understand of which I speak? The intricacies of machinery. Gears within gears, symmetrical coils turning a shaft system that leads to the gearing mechanism. Controls that are quite complex but allow for it to follow a predetermined path. It toils so the peasant does not have to. Honestly, Tassie would be a lot happier if everyone had a good plow. Yes, Andreas, my thoughts exactly. Hence all the effort I've put forth into this invention. Say nothing. It could turn the world around, set us onto a path of light and progress. The universe reveals itself through the minute intricacies of clockwork. There are still a few imperfections to work out, but I feel I'm on the correct path. Tell me, Andreas, what do you think? Be truthful. There can be no progress without truth. I mean, yeah, plows are cool. Truly, you think so? Or are you saying so to spare my feelings? I know it's not true, Andreas. I was just afraid to admit I'd failed again. My father would not approve. Your father is also an inventor? He is, with a sharp mind and a sharper tongue if need be. Why did you leave in the first place? I had to prove myself to my father, I suppose, and maybe my father had attempted to arrange for me a marriage. I did not feel ready. Okay, this is a little too boomer energy for me. Remain silent. In any case, there is so much more I have to learn. My inventions have not been as successful as I like. I mean, I like to think of Andreas like, yeah, he doesn't like his wife. I mean, he doesn't love his wife, but, you know, he's not like, fuck my bitch wife. It's not like that. Just, you know, he's not that into her. In any case, there is so much more I have to learn. My inventions have not been as successful as I would like. Why so? I am not certain. I can envision such designs, but they do not coalesce. Think bigger, Baltus. Reach higher. You must have more ambition, a lofty goal. I fear ambition has so far has been my shortfall. I reach for more than I can attain. But thank you, Andreas. I invited you to exchange thoughts, and you have proven most valuable. This conversation has given me much to consider. But now I guess I must return to work. Good luck, Baltus. Until later. Salutations, Andreas! Alright, we'll talk to you. Okay, never mind. We will not talk to you because you're a loser. You're a loser. Loser! That's what you are, Werner. Not saying anything in your defense. Why do you have your chairs Up there. Kind of weird. I mean, I guess it saves on space. It's actually a little neat, but too decadent for my liking. The only fancy thing a man should have is a hat. That's what Andreas says. Your hat is not bad. It's not as good as mine, but it's not terrible. But a hat does not the man make. Remember that, Caspar. We should call it here. Next time, we will, I don't know, just keep looking around town, see if anybody's got anything to say. Once we talk to everybody, then we'll probably head over to the forest, see if we can find us a nymph, Caspar. It'll be fun. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.